Good morning, fourth and fifth grade. This is Mrs. Smith. Welcome back for another music video. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We have Thanksgiving coming up on Thursday, which will be fun. So my husband will be coming into town. He actually lives in a different state right now because he's in school. So he's coming in and we'll be celebrating Thanksgiving with my family, but also his family. So it'll be nice to just catch up and see everybody. And I hope you guys are going to have a wonderful time with your family. Make sure to have a good break and everything. And I will look forward to seeing you next Tuesday, but it is not time to go yet. So let's get started with your lesson video. I'm going to present. As always, welcome back. So we have a warm up as always. We are going to be creating our own Thanksgiving songs, and then I will be talking to you about a Nearpod recording that you are going to be submitting, which it's very similar to the one that you made for Mango Walk, but this one is going to be regarding your Thanksgiving songs. So these are patterns that we have used all for the last couple weeks. We have syncopa right here. We have our ta and we have our rest. I would like you to clap and say this pattern. Make sure you're sitting up and tall. Make sure that your hands clap for every single syllable that you say. So if you have one syllable like ta, you only clap once. So let's get it going. 1, 2, clap and say. Good. Now if I say syncopa, how many syllables does syncopa have? Or how many did you hear? If you're listening and analyzing how many sounds we have, how many does syncopa have? Exactly, it has 3. So make sure anytime that you clap and say that syncopa, make sure that your hands make 3 individual sounds. Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Clap that after me. Sit up and go. Ta, syncopa. Try this one yourself. Here you go. One more time. Clap and say. After me, please. Here we go. Syncopa ta ta. Last one, please. Your turn first. One more time, please, and ready, go. My turn now. Thank you, friends. Syncopa ti ti ta. Every pattern ready. Here you go. Syncopa, syncopa ta ta. Syncopa ti ti ta. This one first, we're going backwards. Syncopa ti ti ta. Syncopa ta ta. Ta syncopa. Great. All right, everyone. So as we talked about this week, it is Thanksgiving. Like how whenever it was Halloween, we celebrated Halloween by having a bunch of Halloween songs. We talked about Day of the Dead. We celebrated by doing different activities for Halloween in music class. So since Thanksgiving is another holiday that we regularly celebrate in America, we are celebrating that in music class by creating our own Thanksgiving songs. So I'm going to change the color of the text here just because I realized that it might be a little bit tricky to see. There we go. So for your assignment this week, it says create your own Thanksgiving song. Directions. Drag and place one picture in each box. Each A section must be exactly the same and each B section must also be exactly the same. What that is referring to is this. Now, a grid like this should not be very tricky because we have done composition activities like this before. There are 4 pictures down here. Can you tell me what this picture is? It is pumpkin pie. Can you please clap and say pumpkin pie? Raise your hand if you know what this is. It's kind of tricky to see, but it is another kind of food that people regularly eat on Thanksgiving. They are mashed potatoes. Can you clap and say mashed potatoes? Now, how many sounds does mashed potatoes have? Listen really closely. Mashed potatoes. Right. So if we were to clap and say that, we need to make sure that we have 4 individual claps. Can you please clap and say mashed potatoes? Great. Now this one is kind of funny looking and maybe a little bit tricky. Some of you may have had this, some of you may not have. I didn't have this particular food until like a year ago. But what do you think it is? It's a ham. Yeah, it's a ham. Can you clap and say ham? And here is our last one. Tell me what this is. It is a turkey. Can you clap and say turkey? Great. All right, so let's try clapping and saying each one left to right. Clap and say it after me. Pumpkin pie, mashed potatoes, ham, turkey. So the goal of this is to have one picture in each box. There are how many boxes? Please count them with me. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 boxes in our song. The goal is to have one picture in each box, and each box must have a picture from the very tippy top box, which is right here, to the very end box, which is right there. In the directions, it said each A section must be exactly the same, and each B section must also be exactly the same. That means whatever I put here must also be the same as what I put here. So if I were to start creating a song, I really like pumpkin pie. So I'm going to click and drag those pumpkin pie pieces right in there. And I'm going to stick some ham right there. If I needed to make this line match this one, what picture would I need to put in this box? Pumpkin pie, exactly. So I would click and drag. And if the last box in our A line needed to match the last box in the second A line, what would the picture need to be? A ham, exactly. All right, so let's move it along. So after you are done with your A's, then you move on to your B's. If this were my song, I would like mashed potatoes here. Maybe some turkey. Some more mashed potatoes, maybe another ham. So if my B line also needs to be the same as the second B line at the bottom, what picture needs to go in the first box? Yes, a mashed potato. So I move the mashed potato. What needs to go in the second one? A turkey, exactly. I'm just going to finish this out with a mashed potato. And then we need a ham. Okay, so do I have a picture in each box? Give me a thumbs down if I don't. Give me a thumbs up if I do. Give me a thumbs up if I have my both B lines that are exactly the same. Let's check. Mashed potato, turkey, mashed potato, ham. Perfect. So yes, my A and my B are exactly the same. If I were to clap and say my entire song, I would start at the very beginning, the top, the upper left-hand corner, like how you would start if you were reading a book or a piece of paper. And I would clap and say each picture like how we said them at the very beginning. of class. So I would say pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, ham. Mashed potato, turkey, mashed potato, ham. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, ham. Mashed potato, turkey, mashed potato, ham. Can you clap and say the first line after me, please? Pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, ham. Second one after me. Mashed potato, turkey, mashed potato, ham. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, pumpkin pie, ham. Mashed potato, turkey, mashed potato, ham. Try the whole thing beginning to end by yourself. We're starting up here with our first pumpkin pie. 1, 2, pumpkin pie, go. Nice. So make sure whenever you are saying those pumpkin pie, how many sounds does pumpkin pie have? 3, right. So make sure anytime you clap and say pumpkin pie, your pumpkin pie has 3 sounds. Awesome. So here's the second part of our assignment for this week. When you are finished completing your song, you are going to click a link into Nearpod. Now I'm going to get that link for you. When you open up this link for Nearpod, you are going to be recording yourself performing your Thanksgiving song. Now, last week you needed to submit a recording of your own performance of you saying the rhythms from Mango Walk. When you go into your Nearpod assignment for this, it's going to say record your song, and then the directions are this, and I'm going to show you again. It's going to say, hello everyone, please use this to record your Thanksgiving song. You will need to split your screen to view both the Nearpod activity and your song at the same time. To split your screen, now I understand there is an extension that you can use to do this. If you don't have that extension like me, follow my mouse. You're going to click this box in the upper right hand corner. Click, which will make it smaller. You're going to find your tab that is your Thanksgiving song, which for me, this is here. You're going to click and drag it and just place it right there. This way I can see my song and my Nearpod. Whenever you are ready, you are going to click the record audio button towards the bottom of your Nearpod, like how you did for Mango Walk. When you have a recording that you are comfortable with, then you hit submit. The submissions come to me. You don't have to do anything else. Let me show you how to split your screen one more time. This is how your screen will look normally. Whenever you want to split your screen to view both the Nearpod and your song, follow the mouse. Click in the upper right, this box that's right next to the X. Click. Find your slide. Click it. Drag it. And then you should be able to see the Nearpod and your song. Okay, so that is all that I have for you today. Remember, we have office hours from 11:45 until 12:15. It's a time for you to come in, pop in, ask some questions. I always take everybody through the first bit is us going through our assignment. The second half is always a time to climb, just for you guys, just to have some fun, have a little friendly competition. Remember, you can always pop in and just to say hello, because I miss you guys. So I hope everybody has a wonderful day. I look forward to our lesson next week, which remember is next Tuesday. Make sure that you are submitting everything. If you have not this is for fifth grade. Fifth grade, if you have not signed up for Chorus and you want to, that Google form is still on your Google Classroom. So fifth graders, I know I have a bunch of students from Mrs. Facsetti and Mrs. White Price's classes who are signed up. To my two other fifth grade classes, remember, if you want to sign up for Chorus, make sure you do so. Fill out that Google form so I know to put you into our Chorus Google Classroom. So everyone, I will see you next Tuesday. Have a great day. I can't wait to see you guys again next week. Hopefully I get to see a bunch of you in office hours today at 11:45, and I will see you. Bye, everyone.